This afternoon, this your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, I got this old used gun. The old used gun that got today is a Bull. This is a 9mm service handgun manufactured in Israel by the BUL Firearms Concern in Tel Aviv. These were manufactured for the Israeli military. I'm not sure this gun is still in production, but this is like this gun is like a 2005 production gun. Now, if you look at this thing, it looks a whole lot like a SAR. SARs started arriving about 2014, and they look very much like this gun. I think the design of the SAR comes from the Bull. They call this thing the Cherokee. This is a 2005 thereabouts manufacture. It's been imported by CAI. Obviously, that's Century Arms International in Vermont. And it says made in Israel on it. It has a serial number on the slide as well as a serial number in an insert in the frame. It's pretty much a standard 9mm handgun in every way. It's very much like a SAR. If you see a SAR around, you know, it's like a CZ75. It has internal guideways or internal races on the frame. It's double action, single action with an exterior safety. So it's double action. You can pull the trigger and get it to go that way. You can pull the hammer back and put it on safe and carry it cocked and locked. On a double action automatic, I don't know why in the world you do that, you know, because when it's hammered down, it's on safe for all intents and purposes. Magazines are the same as the CZ75. They take the same magazine as the CZ75, whereas another version of this gun takes a dedicated magazine. Also, it's got 1-dot high profile sight on it, okay, with 1 dot and flat black rear. It has an external safety, slide stop magazine release, and that's about the end of the controls. The magazine, I believe, holds 15. I loaded this magazine, lost count. We're going to find out. You can just count the pops. Pretty nice looking little gun, just to tell you the truth. So, all right, let's get on with it. Let's see what its shooter tastes like. Let's firefy the gun a little bit. Oh, one more thing. These things, when they came into the country, they've got this lump of polymer fiberglass or whatever it is back here on the back. And it's got this little gizmo right here. And I'm not 100% sure what that's for, but it looks like a pop rivet, and every one of them's got it. I think what was going on here was this was a detent button for a latch, and this was a slot for a shoulder stock. Because I looked at these things on the internet, and you see the IDF guys with them with a shoulder stock on it. Okay. Seat that guy in there, rack that guy back, goes into battery nicely. Let's scoot her back here where you can see the gun shoot. And I've got a target up at 10 yards. We're going to look at it. Very short reset, pretty nice. All right, that gun shoots and cycles nicely. Let's go down here and see what it actually looks like on paper. Oh, here we go. We're going down the hill. Here we go. Walkify. I think that was 15 rounds. That gun shoots a nice little pattern right there. 15 rounds. I don't know what all I got on the paper. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, that's pretty acceptable. That's pretty acceptable. We ordered a few of these at Apache. I think we got 6 or 7 of them in. Pretty acceptable little gun, you know, for a used military police service handgun. Shoots pretty good, cycles and works right. We're using 115 grain white box Winchester. Yeah, gun works. Shoots good. Magazine drops clean. You know, I don't know if it's got a magazine safety in it or not. It does not. Overall, good, clean, good shooting little service handgun. Okay. All right then. That's about the size of it. Like, take, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me an old $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to. And, you know, if you don't, I'll keep right on making content for you. It's the day after Christmas, and it's about 60 degrees out here in Kentucky, which is, you know, not typical weather for Kentucky. Typical weather for Kentucky this time of year, and this day of the year is somewhere between 75 degrees and 5 below. You know, and they take odds in Vegas on what it's going to be next year. God bless everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.